Hey, how's it going, guys? It's cold, cold, cold. As you can see, it's snowing outside and it's 15 degrees. Wow, 15 degrees. And it's going to stay about 15 for the next, well, tonight. And then I think it's going to get, uh, tomorrow it's going to get to the 30s. It's supposed to, there's this Arctic thing coming through. Um, it's cold. I'm sitting in my tent. I scrounged together some pennies yesterday and picked up some hot hands. Uh, though they're expensive, I was able to get just a few to get me through the next couple of days, one per day. Uh, and wow, it is. I slept okay. Um, I'm sleeping a little differently now. I've got my memory foam below me, a sleeping bag below me, um, my 10-degree mummy bag that I just kind of drape on top of me and kind of tuck it in. And then I've got a 30-degree bag on the bottom. But what really saves me is my sleeping bags on top. That has created some condensation issues, but honestly, um, I don't care about the condensation. I care about staying warm, right? Um, so I have two sleeping bags on top of my tent that kind of cover the tent almost completely. Um, one goes, uh, there's some gaps, obviously, but for the most part, it covers. When I let it down on the front, it covers it down to the ground. Um, and so it traps the warmth inside. Um, and then I've got a tarp on the outside of that, right? So um, it's doable. This weather. Um, wow, it's cold. My fingers are cold, but like instead of wearing like shorts and barefoot and like just my hoodie to sleep, I had this um, puff jacket. I have two pairs of socks on, my fingerless gloves, and you know, I'm staying fairly warm. I'm just debating on whether to go to the library today. I don't know if all the buses will be running and whatnot. Um, and I guess I need to get out and I need to get out and charge my stuff. What I've done is I've got my I've got my ugh, sorry. I've got my memory foam. There's two layers, right? Two-inch layers, two 3-inch layers at the bottom of me. And what I do is I take my battery packs and I sandwich them between the outer edge, and so that when I'm laying down or whatever, um, they stay warmer than they normally would. Um, and also my phone stays in my jacket pocket so that it's not, I don't want it getting down to like 20 degrees and freezing my phone and messing that up. So, um, it keeps my electronics from dying or whatnot. And also, like, cold really hurts batteries, you know. Um, so I'm trying to keep them warm. And then tomorrow's Sunday, and then Monday's MLK Day. So there's 2 days the library won't be open. So my goal is to um, it's cold. My fingers are freezing. Um, so my goodness. Um, sorry, I lost track of time. So there's my front door, and you can kind of see the tarp from this side. But wow, it's snowing. not that much compared to the rain. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what I'm gonna do today because it's just cold, you know? It's cold, 15 degrees during the day, you know? One of the things I really like about Portland and Washington really is that, oh, here's some ice, how fun. One of the things I really enjoy about it is it doesn't really get that cold very often at all. So the temperature that we're dealing with today is not the norm for this week. I just gotta get through it, push through it. Whew, it's cold. I'm so thankful I bought that hot hand, or those hot hands. I wish I had more, but whatever. As long as I can get through this particularly cold time frame, I'll consider myself lucky. All right, off to do errands. So yeah, I'm seriously debating, like, not going to the library and just chilling out here, or going back to, oh shit. Damn. 4-wheel drive. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I don't think I can do this. This is crazy. This is dangerous to be out, even in a vehicle. And it's so cold. It's so cold, man. I think I'm just gonna, you know, try to keep my battery packs warm, my phone's warm. I'll go back and get some other stuff to eat, and then I'm done. I'm gonna go into my tent because, you know, there's no wind chill factor inside my tent. But then again, part of me is like, well, if I go to the library, I can get warmed up at least. I don't know. I don't think it's ever been this cold here that I can recall. Wow. Holy crap, it's cold, cold, cold. Saw some guy wearing shorts, 15 degrees. That's just stupid. I don't care how high your tolerance is for weather. Shorts in this weather is just dumb. But I guess I was waffling on whether to go to the library or not. And then the bus came, and so that made the decision for me. The bus was nice and toasty. I'm gonna go to the library. Hopefully it's toasty. And then I'm going to go back, you know. 2 days, tomorrow and Monday, the library will be closed. So I need to make sure I have a good enough charge on my phone to stay sane. Anyway, I think I'm done. Tomorrow it's gonna get up to like 30 degrees, which compared to this is like sunshiny days. Thanks for everybody's comments and things like that. I appreciate it. Peace out. Hobo Yeti signing off. So I got to the library and it was closed. I wanted to cry. And since the next bus wasn't due around for another hour, I decided to book it home. But basically, it's like probably 2 or 3 inches of snow right now. Cars are going crazy on the roads. I have steel-toed boots, the only kind of boots I have, and so super freaking cold. The good thing is, I guess, if I'm looking at the good side, is that I've got hyperthermia. So, like right now, all of me is warm, hot even, from the exercise I'm doing, fast walking, and being mm, um, it's pretty horrible though. Um, I shouldn't have left my tent this morning, honestly, or maybe should have just gotten a few things like food and gone right back. It's crazy. And so I'm back in my tent finally after a no-go library and walking a mile and a half home. As I was just crossing the Walmart parking lot, some guy pulled up and said, "Are you keeping warm?" Because I guess I was covered in snow by that time. Uh, and I said, "Not really. I'm not really staying warm." And he gave me a knit cap. I don't think he'd planned it, but it looked like it might have been his. But it was a knit cap, like a small one, a skull cap, so that I can put it like on the bottom, like I have my Carhartt one that's actually stretching out, and then so I put this one he gave me underneath, and it really helps keep it on. And then he also gave me a pair of socks, which I don't really need. But what he did give me was 3 packages of hot hands. In this kind of weather, that stuff is like gold. 3 packages is 6 of them. So I actually have 2 of them active. I'm wearing double socks right now, and so I put like once I got back to my tent, I had a sandwich, and it's starting to get a little cooler. um, but I cracked open another one, and so I have them at the toes of my socks. So I'm getting warm. I also took one of my jackets, my fur lined, not really fur, it's like faux fur or whatever, jackets, and put it at the base of like the foot box of my sleeping bag, and that keeps me fairly warm. And I just realized that like it was getting hard to open the zipper on my door, and I was like, what is going on? Why is that? And then I realized that it was the I have a tarp on top, kind of. Anyway, I think what was happening is that it was the weight of the snow was pushing my tent, uh, like leaning it, like a lean-to kind of thing, and so I had to like push, you know. But anyway, hot hands, those things are great. I've got some chocolate. I got to be careful. My food stamps is running low, and I still have like 2.5 weeks, in which I'm gonna need to head like next week to the food bank and pick up some canned foods or something there. As long as I have like bread, like something sweet, some kind of bread, and the only problem is like I don't mind eating stuff out of a can. Like I have this, what was it, fruit cocktail or whatever. I don't mind eating out of a can, but when it's frozen, that's horrible. I did get some last week or 2 weeks ago. I got some rubbing alcohol, some 91% alcohol, but I don't want to have to rely on that. I walked around Walmart a little bit on my way back, and that was nice, kind of warming up. Um, but the best place is in my tent, because once I get warmed up, once I get heated up enough, then I'm just like snug as a bug in a rug. I mean, yeah, every time I have to go to the bathroom or something, it's not very pleasant, but whatever. Uh, but 15 degrees, man. Whew. And it's not going to get warmer until tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it's supposed to get up to 30 during the day, and then 15 overnight again. At 15, I can handle that. Uh, you know, but this 15 degrees, it's just like it's like when you take your hands out of your pockets. It's like you're dipping them in a Slurpee or something. It's cold. Um, Hope everybody's doing well. Peace. And that's my little hobbit hole.